Oh yeah. All right. So now moving forward, let's get into the second one, The Godfather. Yeah, The Godfather, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, starring, of course, the infamous uh, Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, the late great Tom, well, was it Robert Duvall? Oh, the late great Robert Duvall, James Caan, and Diane Keaton. Sadly, we lose her, and then of course many others. The Godfather is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. Again, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, based on a novel by Puzo. The film is much more than a gangster movie. It's a story about family, power, loyalty, tradition, and corruption. The film follows a powerful crime family, the Corleones, led by Vito Corleone, whose youngest son, Michael Corleone, gradually transformed from a reluctant outsider into a ruthless mob leader. Wow, incredible performances. I mean, to mention, I mean, of course, Brendo's performance as the Vito Corleone, the Godfather, is incredible. It's definitely one of the most iconic performances in cinema history. His quiet authority, wisdom, and presence makes every scene memorable. Meanwhile, you got Al Pacino gives a masterclass in character development. I mean, one of the best in cinema. I mean, watching Michael evolve from a war hero who wants nothing to do with the family business into the new Godfather is fascinating and tragic. I mean, again, the transformation is practical. I mean, the greatest strand of this film is Michael's journey. At the beginning, he seemed like destined for a different life, but the end, he has become exactly what he once claimed that he could never be, a crime lord or a godfather like his dad. And this transformation is gradual, believable, and brilliantly executed, which is really great. I mean, the storytelling direction is phenomenal. I mean, I mean, Coppola was a great, amazing director in the 70s, just like his peers like George, Steven, and Scorsese. His direction is patient and deliberate. The film takes time to develop the characters and the relationships, allowing every major event to carry emotional weight, which is really true. I mean, the film's balance the intimate family drama with crime, political intrigue better than almost any other film I've seen before, like before or after, you know. Um, excuse me. Another thing, yeah, like cinematography, music is spectacular. I mean, the dark atmosphere, atmospheric cinematography gives the film a distinct visual style that remains influential today. And then the hunting score by Neo Rata is instantly recognizable and perfectly communicates the film's themes of family and tragedy. Best scenes. I mean, a lot of iconic scenes from the Godfather trilogy, but the first one pops a lot. So I will name some of the most memorable moments here. Like, of course, Vito's, Cologne, opening office scene, iconic. I mean, even Long Halloween like copies this, in the comic book of Batman: The Long Halloween and the movie adaptation. Michael's restaurant confrontation with the nosy upcoming drug dealer and the corrupt police officer is really iconic and a really intense scene. And of course, him protecting his father in the hospital sequence, really good. I mean, tense, scary, but really well done. And then, of course, Michael's brother, Sonny, played by the late great James Caan, his toll booth ambush is like iconic and really sad and just really awful. But then just wrapping up the memorable scenes, of course, the finale, the legendary baptism sequence with where it integrates the murder of the five families is like amazing, iconic. You see the religious ceremony with Michael's consolidation of the power with the mob war is like really iconic, and it's definitely one of the greatest like editing I've seen. Like as an editor, I think it's well cut as a intercut scene. Um, and then just like the themes, I mean, really great themes. I mean, I brought up before, family, corruption, power, loyalty, it's all there, but there's more to that. Like, of course, family loyalty versus the personal morality, and then the corruption influence the power, that's something that's major in the film. And then the American dream and its darker side, you really see that because of, it is a immigrant story, especially we're focusing on this Italian family and see how the American dream has its darker moments, and then of course the constant violence and vengeance, like of course, after Rio gets shot, it's personal vendetta against the Cologne and against everyone that is against them, and it's really all great. Powerful stuff here, and then the tension between tradition and change. This is my favorite part about that. It's like seeing the old getting out and then seeing the new entry into the world of crime, and I think that's something that I really like with the film. Like, especially you see that more towards the end of the film where you see, Michael Cologne entering in, takes over the family, and see now the new is in, the old is out, and yeah, just wrapping up, the review, is there any nitpicks or complaints about The Godfather? I mean, not really. There's nothing that doesn't work about this film. This film has aged very good. I mean, first it's a time period movie, so like nothing is really like out of place for this film. It's very little has aged poorly. If you want a more clear thing, though is the pacing very slow? I mean, yeah, but compared to other, contemporary crime films, however, the pacing is deliberate. So it's one of the reasons the story remains effective because the pacing allows the story to breathe and like give us time to relate to the characters, well, understand the characters and get invested in the story. So it's not a downside. The pacing of being slow really is beneficial to really get into the story and like get into the world of the Godfather. So that's not really a big thing. And I mean, really, the final verdict for me is The Godfather is a cinematic masterpiece. Now, I like the sequel more than the first one, mostly because it's a more ambitious project, and I love the two timelines coincide, intercutting with each other, seeing the rise of Vito as the Godfather, and then seeing Michael being the Godfather during the 50s is really good. But again, love the Godfather. It's very part of my childhood growing up. I mean, it's one of those movies that's just it's so iconic. I mean, look, combines outstanding performances, I say before, brilliant writing, unforgettable characters, timeless themes. More than 50 years after its release, it remains a benchmark of old crime dramas and filmmaking as a whole. And the rating for this is a 10 out of 10. It's near perfect movie, one of the best films. I mean, again, elements that's favorite and still iconic. It's like, look, Brando's iconic performance there. The Al Pacino transformation as Michael Cologne is really great. The unforgettable music score, fantastic. The baptism finale, iconic. The film's themes of exploring the family and power is like really relatable, and you can see that throughout the film. For many film fans, Godfather is not simply one of the greatest gangster films ever made. It's one of the greatest movies ever made, and its influence can still be seen in countless crime films and television series to this day. So thank you everyone for joining me on listening to the Godfather movie review. I'm very excited to do the pod with the middle age reviews. That's gonna be a fun. Apparently their first time watching that movie, where I think this movie so many times from Thanksgiving and the marathons that AMC does with The Godfather. It's just it's I've seen this movie so many times. I love this. But yeah, that's The Godfather, everyone.